No way. Oh my gosh, boys. Let's freaking go. Oh, focus please. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Beautiful brown up there. All right, it's the next day. We're back out here. This time we're looking for some deer sheds. A little more in deer country. Making it a little easier of a walk for me. I probably should have rested today, to be honest, but I got some bad blitzers. I got some bad, I don't know. I'm all swollen up. My Achilles tendon got some kind of scratch on it, and that thing's all swollen up. But we made it out here. It's already like 1 o'clock, something like that. So I only have about 7 hours, but we're gonna get after it and hopefully get some, pull at least a couple deer sheds out of this. Goal, of course, being 1 decent brown, but quantity goal, I'm gonna say at least 2. But let's get after it, see what we can do. I know this is a spot that's been hit too, so I'm gonna be trying to find the leftovers. Also, it's already starting to sprinkle. It's real cloudy today, so it'd be easy to spot things, but looks like we're already gonna get some weather, unfortunately, so we'll see how this pans out. Let's go, boys. It's only 1:35. We started hiking just before 1, and we just got up to this spot. And I've been gridding just like I have last year. Let me show you what I just saw. So I'm walking this way from obviously behind me, and I'm always looking left and right. Take a peek right here, and I see some tines, baby. That's gotta be an antler. Let's go check it out. Yeah, so this is not even from this year. This is an older one, little guy. And it's a little chalky even. That's surprising. But it's a good sign, I suppose. I must have walked by this in the past year I was out here, but let's see if we can find something fresh. But we got one. Heck yeah. So I was walking through here and just happened to turn, see this tree, this little hole right here. There's a dead rabbit in there. Something's definitely living in this tree. Not sure what, but some animal probably stashed it in there. Well, let's keep on moving. I almost didn't recognize this at first. I think, honestly, I don't even know if I do recognize it now. I think it was some kind of small bird. I don't know. I don't know if it's a rabbit or one of those, like a grouse. I mean, it's got fur like a rabbit, but I knew the grouse had some furry legs on it. But now the more I look at it, I think it's just a rabbit. That's real interesting. Anyways, let's get after it. Well, we're on mile 3.7. I just got done with a little lunch break. It's 4:48 now. So it's been a long time since we found anything. You know, I saw some bones and some more bones. Just kind of around behind this tree too. And found this tiny little fork. So unfortunately, I don't know how this thing's so chalky with it being so much in the shade under this tree, but it's just been out here a long time. Not quite the plan for 2 sheds on the day, but I guess we'll take it. This thing's so old. Alright, can't show the background, but it's 5:30. I've been going up stupid elevation for these deer, and I just about missed this one actually. Let me show you. Let's go on this steep uphill. Turn to my right. Almost couldn't believe it. We got a really old chalk deer shed right over there. Too bad it's as old as it is, because it's a decent size. Oh, let me pick this up. Yeah, he was not bad. Just all chalky now, unfortunately. But we don't have a ton of time, so I had to keep moving. Too bad I found him this late. Well, I'd been following some body parts, and it looks like I finally found the head. I didn't think I was going to, or I figured someone else would already grabbed it, but looks like he's been out here maybe a year. It's a hard white. I'll sit him down. Just a younger mule deer, but RIP. Where are they at? There they are. I got all those elk watching me. But what is up with me and finding dinks today? Here's another one. Just a little fork. Oh, no way. Oh, they got kicked over. I thought it was gonna be a fresh drop. It looked like it until I flipped it over. So at some point that was kicked over or probably chewed on by something and flipped over. Dang it. What is up with me today? It's terrible. That is insane. Another little dink. This is getting out of hand. Oh man. Wow. Beautiful. Be careful what you wish for, boys. I said my goal was at least 2. We either have 3 or 4 of these now. So we did about 7.5 miles in deer country. I'm not saying I'm gonna be back here. I like the elk better. It's more rewarding. It's a little tougher of a hike, but I just like the elk sheds better. I mean, we got whitetail in Kansas. Obviously, these are mule deer, but I don't know. Something about the elk. So we'll probably be heading back to elk country next time you see me. Whew. All right, we took another much-needed rest day yesterday, and my feet are still in pretty bad shape, but we're back out here again. I believe it's May 8th. Trying a new strategy today. Kind of same ridge, but a little different area. I drove up higher than I could the other days, and we're checking a new area out, and hopefully mostly just side hill instead of gaining a ton of elevation because I got a later start to today. So hopefully that'll make up for not having to climb so much, but we'll see if this area is going to be any good or not. That is sweet, boys. So down by this tree right here, I was actually looking, and you probably won't be able to see, but if it'll focus towards the left side, there's like a shine in there. I didn't know if it was like a pop can or something. And as I'm looking, I pick up this little mule deer shed right there. So let's go grab this. Sweet. So we got our second brown of the trip. First one being an elk shed. I'm almost positive this is gonna be a brown. Yeah. That was this year's drop. Probably a couple months ago, but still pretty cool. Got something, didn't get skunked. Haven't been going too long, so I'm all right with that. We're gonna get back up to our poles and keep moving. There we go, baby. Got some rubs going on. Made it out of the big mountain crevice down there. Now we're working our way back up to the ridge that I wanted to hit. So we're gonna keep on moving. But good to see some rubs. Got some poop there, but all right, keep going. All right, started up there, came all the way down, going back up, came over this ridge, and looks like we got an old muley shed right here. Hopefully we'll get into some elk. So at some point today, hopefully at the top of this ridge, which is where I'm going. Oh, this is steep. Oh. Yep. Pretty chalky, but small little 3-point. I've really been lacking on the mule deer sheds this trip. Nothing too big on those, but I'm glad to find it. This is crazy. I can find a golf ball up here, but I can't find a shed anywhere. Don't even know where this would have came from. I just came from down here, walked right up here, and I spotted this. I don't even know what it is. Some kind of deer shed? Hopefully it's not a stick. What in the world? No, it's an old raghorn. Tiny little elk. Dang, I thought it was gonna be a deer. Oh my gosh. What is this? That's the smallest elk shed I've found. That's not just like a spike. That is really strange. Well, okay. Guess we will add it to the pack. I guess we marked off elk for the day, but I'm hoping we get some better quality. We'll see. Man, I've been getting my butt absolutely kicked going through the thickest stuff, getting so tore up. And I finally got on something that's decent. I mean, it's obviously not big, but it's not super chalked out. And it's not a little spike bowl, so I'm happy with it. Need balance on this. Oh my gosh. I worked so hard just to find this one. That is insane. Oh. Yeah, he's a... Oh, never mind, he is a little chalky. Alright. Either way, not terrible, but yeah, a little chalky. Let me grab this thing. Yep. It's chalk. Got flipped over, it looks like. Oh. Pretty good front end for how small this bowl is, but man, I'm getting worked out here. I'm glad I finally found something, but my goodness. Got some bear poop right there. I'm getting beat. This is kind of crazy. So I was on a ton of sign looking through here, just got to here, put my poles down and saw a little, looks to be a brown spike. Definitely is. Look at that. Sweet. But there's a whole lot of sign in here. I mean, there's poop in beds everywhere. So I mean, look at this. It's just all over. So hopefully, I figured we were gonna pull one out, which it just did. But hopefully we can find something a little bigger. We'll see. What a monster of a spike. Well, oh man, I got caught there for a second. The little brown spike for you. That's funny. Interesting find. Hopefully we can get something bigger, but we don't got much time. It's starting to rain, and we got about an hour left of light, so we gotta get after it. All right, so I definitely got my butt kicked today. Didn't get skunked completely. Didn't find really anything quality. But yeah, it's pretty much time to head back. Sun's going down. So I'm gonna slowly work my way down this ridge, down to where I'm getting picked up. So that'll probably be it for the day. All right, I said I probably wouldn't be back here, but it is May 11th. Took 2 days off, spent some time with family that was here, and we're back at it, back in deer country. We did make it back. I actually plan on going to a different spot out here, but it was already closed off for calving and whatnot, so I'm back at this spot. I'm gonna try to explore a little bit more country over here, so we'll see how this goes. It's pretty hot today, but we're gonna keep moving. All right, came around this corner, got another little forky. This is what we were finding the other day we were out here. Chalk fork. Yet again. I think we came home with 4 of these last time. We'll see what happens this time. Hopefully we get into something better. Some better quality and a little bigger. I'm having a hard time focusing, but I see something in this gap up here. These stupid sticks are in the way. It looks like it's big tines, but also I think I'm just gonna get tricked by a bush or something, but we're gonna go check real quick. Gosh, boys, I just walked up on this. That was a freaking beast. Are you kidding me? Check that out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That thing was huge. Oh my gosh. That is the worst thing you could possibly see. That is massive. Oh my gosh. That is a sad sight to see. I mean, can't really show you how big this thing is, but that end right there is huge. That is so sad to see. Oh, man, it was big tines. That is crazy. That's a heartbreaker. I'm not gonna be able to pack that out. I mean, it's just so chalked and destroyed. It's staying here. This is just a heartbreaker, dude. Would have been huge. Dang. I just can't believe that. That makes me so sad. We're gonna keep moving and hopefully find a fresh one like this. There we go, baby. Can't really see my camera or my screen right now, but bam. Walked up on one. Probably chalky because it's on this super sunny face, but huh? Yep. It is chalky. Oh my gosh, I'm falling over. Pretty chalky. Very, that is so strange. Hopefully you can see that well. But that first is just so weird. Really tall, really short main beam, but super tall first. It's funny. We'll see if we can get into some fresh ones. Glad I'm finding something, but I mean, I found that monster earlier. He would have been way bigger than this, but he was just so destroyed. I'm really hoping to find where they've been dropping this year. They gotta be around here somewhere. Got a pretty nice rub going on right here. Seen a handful of those. There's an old one right there. But we're just gonna keep moving along. So this is gonna be like the 4th balloon I picked up this trip. And I haven't had the best of luck. So this one is pretty complete and fresh, so hopefully that's gonna bring me some luck. Put it in the pocket and keep going. All right, boys. I think we got another one. Let's go see. All right, so we got this kind of hard white, kind of chalk right here. And just look up. I can see a deadhead over here. A little buck. Kind of chalky too. What in the world? A little chalk first. Yep. Pretty dang chalky. All right, let's go grab his head. Also chalky. It's crazy. Oh. Monster buck, 200 inches at least. He's got little pink tips. Man, stylish. Oh. Pretty tall first on that, but so chalky. Let's get into something fresh. Got a pretty good rub going on here. Had a little rub going on here. And then we had 4 legs here and a whole elk body there, but the head's missing, so it's still somewhat fresh. I mean, it's still decomposing, pretty much done, but I don't know if someone else found this before me and took the head. I don't know if this was a hunter's kill. I don't know what happened here, but I'm not really sure. But it likely was a bull. It's pretty good size, but and because the head's gone, but we'll see. See if I run into it or not. I'm not gonna count on it, but I'm gonna keep moving. So walking through here, just found this super old antler in the drainage. I don't know if it's buried or if it's a spike. I don't even know. I think this was, I don't know. I feel like this would have been off an elk, but this just looks weird. I'm not sure. I guess it could have been a mule deer, but I have no idea what this is. Super strange. Well, it came from right up here, walking this way. And I don't know if someone put these here. I mean, I wouldn't imagine so, but it's like a side-by-side set of something. I don't know if it's like a spike mule deer or a spike elk. That is very strange. Never seen that before. A spike side-by-side set right beside each other. A little rub right there, but very strange. Not even sure what's going on with this. I don't even know if this is elk or mule deer or what. I guess it's a mule deer. I would imagine just because of the smaller base. It just has some weird funky genetics, I guess. Back out here the next day. Not in deer country, because who likes deer anyways? Back in elk country and making my way up this ridge. Still got a lot of elevation to gain before we can start looking. So we're gonna get back to it. I'm probably like a mile in already, but let's get after it. So I'm finally high enough. Getting into the sign. We got rubs, we got bite marks. So I'm gonna grid this. No way. Oh my gosh, boys. Let's freaking go. I got that live. Oh, focus please. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Beautiful brown up there. Beautiful brown. Had not found one yet, I told you. It's funny, I was telling my fiance the other day, I always know when I'm about to find one when I get into the real good sign. whether I say it or not on camera, but there's just a live moment right there. Let's walk up on this. I wonder if it's a match to my other one. That'd be sweet. It honestly could be. Oh my gosh, it might be the match. Because it had a weak back end just like this, and it had those curvy fronts. I'm almost positive this is gonna be a match. Is that 6.2? Oh my gosh, beautiful. Beautiful, baby. Just what I was needing. I really think we just matched that up. Oh, sweet. Oh my gosh. I had to hike my butt off to get up here. That is amazing. That is beautiful. So blessed to be up here, man. Let me grab this thing. I really think this is gonna be the match. This has to be. That's gotta be the match. Sweet. There's no doubt in my mind that's the match. He had these same curvy fronts and then a pretty weak back, but just beautiful brown. Can't believe I actually matched that up. I actually found that bull just probably, I don't know, half a mile to a mile that way. I was kind of hoping that this was gonna happen, and we got it done. Oh, that is beautiful. Those curvy fronts are so cool. Got that nice white burr on there. Oh, sweet. Love that. Love to see that. Man. So thankful that just happened. That is awesome. Heck yeah, boys. We're on top of the mountain now. We're way up here. I was walking across this ridge talking to my fiance on the phone, and stopped here for a second to take in the view, which I can't show you, unfortunately. It is insane, but look down here and spotted a brown. Let me show you. Oh, he's real palmated. He's just like a little raghorn, but he's interesting. Oh my gosh. This is a pretty interesting bull. That burr is on the side. I mean, look at that. So that sat like completely on the side of his head. It's not on the base. It's the first one I found like that. And then he's just real palmated up top. Right up here, just super weird. Pretty solid mass. That's just a very interesting bull. Super weird bird. That front is just like a tiny little horn on it, but sweet. That little guy's got some character for sure. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, beautiful. Way up here. Sorry, it's a little windy, but let's see if I can see it on my camera. I don't know if that's a shed or not. It looks like it is. It looks older, it looks pretty white, so let's go check it to see if it is or if I'm just getting fooled by a stick. Pretty interesting, it actually was a shed. It's pretty chalky, let me see if I can get to that. Chalky raghorn. Look at that. It actually was a shed. It looks like a lot of these trees, but just an old little raghorn way up here. But I got some fresh signs, so I bet we're gonna run into some more. That's sweet. Add a third one to the pack. It's chalky, but it's not destroyed, so I'm happy with that. Man, this has been great. I've been getting my butt kicked the other day, so it's nice to actually finally run into some. Got all kinds of sign through here. I haven't found anything for a little bit, but we got rubs and bite marks, all sorts of stuff. There's been plenty of animals through here. But we're just gonna keep on following the sign and see if we can run into anything else. Hopefully we'll be able to. All right, we're seeing a ton of sign. We got rubs and biting everywhere. We got beds all through here. 4.7 miles in on the day, which is not that much. But we're just gonna keep on moving. And I hope we run into one more brown. That's what I'm hoping for. It's also 4 o'clock and sunset's about 8, so I got I'd say I got 2 to 3 more hours up here, and then I'll have to start heading down. So let's get to trekking. So I was just a little higher than this, but dropped down this hill. So we got a good rub there. Let's see if I can get a good rub over there. I think that's in screen. But I was just walking along. I just saw this good sign. I'm like, I should probably go, 20 feet down this ridge instead of where I was up top. And it looks like we got an old chocker elk, I think. Unless I'm getting real fooled. No, that's definitely an elk. Definitely a shed. Oh, it actually might be a hard white. Borderline chalk. Whoa, it's got a real interesting crown up top. Oh yeah, it's a little chalky. It's like borderline chalk, hard white, a little bit of both, but that's a super interesting back end. It's got a little triple crown up there. Real skinny bull though. I mean, it's real thin, not much mass to it. But that back end's pretty interesting. Let's keep moving while we're in this good sign. I'm gonna try to pull something else out of here. I feel like I can. Something fresh. See, there's a good rub right there. Here was that tree I was talking about. An elk just demolished that one. But there's a lot of fresh sign in here, so I have a pretty good feeling there's gonna be another brown in here. And I don't know, I assume people have been in here, but I mean, I just found that one that no one had seen, so we'll see what happens. I think we got a chance of pulling another brown out of here. Let's keep moving. This sign is just so thick in here. I mean, lots of poop. There's a lot of beds. I can smell them. Obviously, that's newer sign. There's new and old here. Some nice rubs right here. I thought I saw one for a second. This is a stick. But I know there's another one in here. It is, this sign is thick. I mean, look at all this. Poop all throughout there. There's lots more down there. A couple rubs right there. I can smell them. But I mean, there's an old enough sign. This is all perfect. Let's go, boys. Got some more rubs here, more rubs here, more here. And I spotted that antler up there. Looks like, might be fresh. It's either a brown or last year's. It's like a hard white, but it looks like it's gonna be a brown. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, that's brown. Just a little raghorn. Looks like it's just gonna be a little 3-point. There we go. Little raghorn. Just kind of a funky beam on that. But and it is a fresh drop. It's actually got a pretty long first too. Yeah, nice first drop there. We'll keep on moving. Only got a couple hours left to walk around. All right, I know I said I just wanted one more brown, but realistically, all I really want now is just a 400-inch set of brown sheds. So as soon as we can make that happen, I'll be happy for the day. But until then, we keep going. Man, I don't know what happened. I took a wrong turn or something, but I went through some thick, nasty, just straight deadfall forest. Super thick, horrible. Took me like an hour and a half to get through it, and now I'm back in sign, but it's about time to have to head down the mountain, so I'm gonna probably slowly zigzag my way down. But I'm in a good amount of sign right now, so if we're lucky, we'll turn one more up. Oh man, I'm out of breath. We got some nice rubs, still a lot of sign, and still moving. I was hoping for a buzzer beater brown. One day it's gonna happen, but I don't think today will be that day. But it's getting darker, so slowly moving down still. Well, we had a dead bull here. Someone sawed those antlers off. That's a pretty big bull, pretty big head. But haven't given up yet, still lots of sign, but I mean, we're coming down, so I don't think I'm gonna get anything else, unfortunately. Well, we're coming out in headlamp tonight, boys.